But this is a step in the right direction. If you want to use characters that are not white, just use not white characters
Exactly.
instead of turning them into something else.
The
Elitist
pizza.
podcast. So first in the news, we have one Sasha. I'm
Great.
gonna call her just Sasha. I wish. No, Sasha. Last name. I'm not gonna even try. I hate butchering people's names. She is our DC EU Supergirl, guys. We have our Supergirl. She's casted. Um, I just found out she's not white. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
She looks white
It's not
enough.
like that big of a difference.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, I'm not saying she. That sounds no. Oh, she's Colombian. Yeah, no. Oh, because somebody was like, DT's going woke, go broke. New Supergirl is Latina, and I'm like, bro, I couldn't even tell, so
Wait,
I don't
wait.
think it's that big.
Isn't Supergirl an alien?
Yes, but we know what she looks like.
So wouldn't... Okay, well, the Latinas
Well,
with blue eyes, so
I guess it's,
they could just...
I guess.
What if they
Well,
gave
yeah,
her...
I'm
What if
saying
they
like just
what
throw
if
a
they
wig.
dyed her hair and put contacts in?
That's what I was. Well, that's what I was gonna
Oh, okay,
allude to.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of just throw. Well, it's not like it's not like they picked like she's like really dark skinned or something, and it's like she literally looks nothing like the character. It's like
Mm-hmm.
if you just throw a wig on her and give her some blue contacts, and she'll be all right.
She just got a little
Like it's not.
tan. Got a little tan.
Yeah, it's not even that big of a deal, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, and I'm the guy who usually finds a problem with these type of things, but it's I don't know. I guess from some yeah, she doesn't really look like she doesn't have like
I mean,
obviously she's like
she's
not
like
white.
one skin tone darker than me. I don't think it's a big deal.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
it's not really that big of a deal. Like it's literally not that big of a deal. Well, it's not a big deal at all because up
How
until
old is she?
literally today, and I heard about this like 3 or 4 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Up until today, I didn't know she wasn't white.
Oh, I didn't
So
even know anything.
sure the
But the
I'm
whole...
pretty sure
Oh,
the
yeah.
general audience isn't going to know and probably isn't going to care. I don't know what she's been in though, so it's going to
The
be
Young and the
interesting.
Restless, but that's not really a... I don't know
Yeah.
if you
Oh,
can really get a good
because
idea for her work. Her...
yeah,
Um,
she's going to be in the Flash movie.
mhm.
Um, I hope they don't make it like a whole thing about her being Latina. I think it's just
Yeah,
like
okay, yeah. If it's an integral part of her identity, then you're actually changing the character.
right. Well, not even that. No, I mean like the whole like just rolling it out like, oh my God, she's the first Latina Supergirl, and I'm like, bro, she's like, I think she's like the second probably like there's only probably only been like 5 people who played Supergirl, and only one of them is like really mainstream. So it's like, who cares? Like,
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal. It would be different if it was like, this is the first Latin American man to play Batman or something. It'd be like, oh, there's like 20 people who play Batman. That's actually
It's kind of different,
significant.
yeah. It says she was born in Massachusetts, so she probably grew up there. I mean, I was thinking if she had like a thick accent or something, it might be weird. But no, I mean, she should just
Yeah.
be like a
Well,
normal person.
well, she's an actress. I'm sure she's good enough to.
Yeah, that's true
She
too.
had she had an accent. She could change it. I mean, all the other guys do it. Tom Holland, all
Okay,
those
yeah,
other.
that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Um.
yeah, whatever. I mean,
Unless we had Supergirl sounding like Sofia Vergara. I'd like to see that movie.
I don't know who.
She's in Modern Family. You ever seen her?
Oh,
Mm,
yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I think that'd be weird. Like,
yeah,
be
that'd be
like,
really
be
weird.
kind of
She has like a
distracting.
really deep accent.
Yeah, thick
Uh,
accent.
but I don't really have much to say in the about the casting. Just because I haven't really seen her in anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just based off of looks. Um,
See
perhaps
what?
not my
There's her
first
Instagram. You
choice.
could probably see. Yeah, that's not what
Uh,
instantly come to my mind.
yeah, she's
But
not. She definitely wouldn't have been my first choice. But that's also because I don't. Again, I haven't seen her in anything, so I can't be
mhm.
like I pick her for sure. But
Yeah,
I literally didn't know who this was. So,
I think
um,
that yeah maybe that's why they did it. I mean, yeah, it's
good.
fine.
Good on her. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's like the worst casting in the world. I certainly don't think it's, bad or anything.
She certainly
You
looks
know,
like. I mean, she she kind
she's
of her
in.
body type is like Supergirl. I mean, if they chose like,
Yeah,
if
exactly.
she chose like an obese 45-year-old African woman, then it'd be like, okay, this
Yeah.
is weird.
Well, yeah, she does. She does
But
seem like she's already in that superhero shape.
yeah, like this. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, she looks
especially
like she could
because
play a superhero already.
yeah,
So she's in pretty good shape to play superhero.
at least a
Which
Kryptonian
it's so isn't
superhero.
it so weird how like different the standards are for that type of thing for men and women?
Yeah.
Like I couldn't play a superhero
Well,
unless
I
it was like
mean,
Miles Morales or Static Shock.
well, the
That's about
thing,
it.
yeah, even Miles Morales would be kind of weird because Hispanic, but
Oh,
um,
that's true. That's true. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But the thing is, though, as a Kryptonian, her powers aren't necessarily coming from her muscles, right? So it's really
well, yeah, but they
canonically she
have
doesn't
like,
need to be
but they,
muscular.
you know what? But I'm just saying, I said superhero in general. I didn't mean just
Oh,
completely.
oh yeah, you're
But
right.
also, they're not out there with just regular body types. I mean, like, look at freaking Henry Cavill. That man is yoinked. Man is
Yoink,
super.
yoink, yeah, yoink. Yeah, that's why we need the fat guy superhero. I've been talking about this for years. Mainstream it. We need. Is there like another male guy in like the super family?
Mm, no, I'm not making Superboy fat. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to pick somebody else.
Superboy. Make
You're gonna
like.
have to pick somebody else.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah. Make a new character.
There you
Okay.
go. Why
Just
not?
do it. Make a new character. And use this. Hold up. I'm see, Jordan Peele's like fat guy character that he does. And like.
Where he has like the
It's like the dolls in like that
yeah,
skit.
yeah.
Like he should look like that, but he should be like Kryptonian. So he's like flying around and like laser beaming it and like. What up?
I see him. I see him. He's in the right there. Oh, you just passed him. All right. What does it matter?
Okay,
Uh,
yeah. Well,
well, keep going. Keep going down.
I just
I have
I,
to show you that.
I just
I
think
have
that'd
to
be
show you that
funny
he's there.
because he's
Keep
oh
keep going. I swear I saw this man. Okay, I saw him. He has the glasses and all that.
yeah.
Bro, it was around here somewhere. Okay, well, keep going. Keep going. You know what? We have to find this guy now.
Okay.
I swear I saw this dude.
I like this one, the Negro Land one.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is with the on the next to them.
Oh
in the
yeah,
blue.
this
Yep,
guy.
there he is.
Yeah, dude, this guy and Jordan Peele should play him. It should just be this guy, and he's grown up by like Superman was raised by like a single mom, and he just likes. Ironically, he reads comic books and plays video games. I don't know, for as a teenager, but he's also a superhero. Boom.
Okay, I mean,
Call him. I don't know. Call him something else. Don't even do the
you
super
get
thing.
you,
But
you
he's
get all the
Kryptonian.
you get all the liberal people on your side on that one at least.
But it'll be funny. And he can be Muslim too.
I mean, if they make it a comedy, then sure. But
Slap Islam on it. Well, I feel like it would be difficult to take it seriously. Like, dude, no, dude, do it with the same tone as like Man of Steel. Okay, like, but he's like the same character, and I think that would be like if you don't treat it like it's self-aware, it would be really funny.
yeah, I guess.
Alright. Okay. But yeah, good for. It's supposed to be in? Is she supposed to play Supergirl in a movie?
Yeah, she's supposed to play Super. Well, yeah, because they already have a Supergirl TV show, but they're gonna play. She's
Oh.
gonna play Supergirl in the Flash movie.
Oh yeah,
First.
that's right. You said that. Yeah.
And other news. Did you see that new Joker picture where they had him looking like Jesus?
Yeah, I did.
Everybody was really mad about that for some reason, and I'm like, like, and I saw an interesting post on Instagram. It's like, this isn't even the first time that this has happened. This isn't even the first time this has happened in like 5 years. In the Gotham TV show, the Joker had like a church
Mm-hmm.
of people like worshiping him. It was like called the Church of Jerome.
Jerome.
I mean,
Is that black 70s funk Joker? Sorry, that was racist.
yeah. I'm glad you caught that because I was like, I don't know what you're trying to say here.
Alright. Well, something I guess the idea is that it's sacrilegious, but Joker is such like a messed up character that it's like, how can you even criticize that? Like, oh, if he impersonates Jesus, that's wrong, but we shouldn't be outraged when he just murders Beetle.
Exactly. I don't know. I think it's just a goofy argument. I
Yeah.
think I mean, personally, I mean, I don't know why Zack Snyder did it. It just screams, "I think I'm so deep," and he
Edginess.
probably and so I'm so edgy, and I think I'm so deep. Look at me,
But isn't
Joker is
Joker just a
Jesus.
super edgy character anyway?
Yeah, but I mean, it's like it's like, look at me, guys. I'm so controversial. Uh, I'm sticking it to the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It just screams like I'm 14 and I think I know everything. But
I mean, even like this scene, oh, where he's like,
oh, when he's on top of the police car and
yeah,
he's like,
I feel like that's kind of like the same energy, isn't it?
no, I think because he's like dancing on it, right? I don't think he's doing like the whole,
He does the
I'm
T
being.
pose though.
I don't see. I don't remember him doing specifically like the T pose where it's like, look at me, guys, I'm Jesus. I mean, I think he was like,
Yeah, well, that's how I interpreted it.
I mean,
Maybe I'm.
that right there is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the same thing.
Okay, it's not
Well,
as on the nose, but
well, I don't think it has anything to do with religion as much as I mean, it's the point of this one. I think it was just him kind of like
okay.
taking it in, I guess. Because they do a lot of that in wrestling. Unless you want to say they're all trying to look like Jesus. They kind of do the whole arms outstretched thing when people are like cheering them. That's not like a religious thing. I
Okay.
mean, there was one wrestler who did that where he had like hand wraps and he would like draw on the inside of them the little uh points where Jesus got like nailed to the cross. But other than that, I don't think it's really
Yeah, I
inherently a
don't think. I
Christian thing.
mean, it's fine. I think you're right. I don't think I think it's kind of cringy. I would think it was probably just a PR stunt to get people to talk about the movie.
I mean, but he doesn't even have to do that.
Yeah, people are already
Everybody's
talking
already
about it
talking about
anyway.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if that was other Church of Jerome, but it had like
Are you
a,
sure you're remembering it right?
yeah, it was Church of Jerome. Just put,
Am
it's
I
not a
spelling
comic.
it right?
No, it's not a comic.
Oh,
That's why.
in
Just
Gotham.
put Gotham. Just yeah. It was like I was showing Jerome, but he had like, yeah. Hold on, let me look this up. It was the remember, or it might have been Church of Jeremiah. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, Jeremiah would make more sense. That's why I thought it was okay. I thought it was
Oh,
weird.
you've seen Gotham?
No, well, no, Jeremiah is a religious figure. Jerome's not.
Well, I mean,
I'm not spelling
they're
Jeremiah right.
both the Joker in the show. Yeah, it's so okay. It's like one of the second images I get. So yeah, Church of Jeremiah works. Uh, let me see if I can find the right one on there. Wow, I'm looking at it's like one of the
Well, I
first
don't.
couple of ones that I get. All right, well,
Well, maybe if I use Google, it would work. I just don't use Google,
yeah, I forgot you don't use Google.
even though we love Google.
Oh yes, praise our
Is
Lord.
this one?
Yeah, it's no. It's go one more, go one more. Yeah, that was or you probably get yeah.
I get
That's
Spanish
kind of the gist of
results.
it.
Let's change
They
the
kind of like just worship this guy.
channels. I see. All right. Well, yeah,
It's not a good show. I'm just saying.
yeah. It's
Um,
been done before. Okay, here we go. Here's one with him like in the that it's like the saints do in the Catholic Church where they have like the window panes with them on it.
oh, look up punchline number one, exclusive variant. There's a picture of the Joker as Jesus. This isn't the first time this has ever happened. Like, I mean, I mean, granted, I'm pretty sure Punchline is a relatively new character.
Yeah, that's
It's
probably right.
it's it's right. Go no, you're on it. It's the one right there. I
Oh,
point. Yeah, you can't see. You can't see my finger. I just
I don't
saw
know
it.
why I don't.
No, it's the yeah. It's one of the first ones. Go right. Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
one of the first two. Yeah,
Who's this chick for research purposes?
she's um she's basically Harley Quinn's replacement. Like
Oh, the rebound Harley Quinn.
yeah, basically the joke. Harley Quinn left the Joker, and then she's like, oh well, I'm his sidekick now.
Sidekick. I see.
And then
She
now
looks cooler than Harley Quinn, honestly.
yeah, she's all right. I mean, she's really, really, really new, like within the last year. So
Oh,
I
okay.
don't. There's not really too much of her doing anything.
I
Um,
see.
but
Yeah. It looks like that the Zack Snyder thing got inspiration probably from this comic.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if that one's out, but yeah, it might have. But I feel like either way, it's a Zack Snyder thing to do anyway. But I mean, right? He does like a lot of Jesus and religious symbolism in his movies and all that. Um,
Yeah. I mean, it kind
I
of
mean,
just looked like Jesus too, with all of like how he's got the baggy clothes and the hair.
yeah, yeah. So he really does. But I mean, don't get me wrong. Well, I was gonna say as a Christian, but I don't really know. But I won't get into that. But
As an American.
I don't really care. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I think it's kind of cringy, but I don't think it's like I don't think it's offensive.
Yeah, I think so too. Um,
I think people are just finding something new to be offended about.
like this was like a gag in 21 Jump Street was that like Korean Jesus was really like this Korean church was like ripped or something,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it's like, or maybe it was just that, oh, well, Jesus, why is Jesus portrayed as Korean in this church when he wasn't Korean? And oh well, he wasn't white either. You know, that was kind of like the
Exactly. Yeah.
gag.
I mean,
And that, I mean, that's not, yeah, I mean, who knows, I guess. But, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's just like, oh, it's the Joker. Joker's bad. Joker's like Jesus. Jesus isn't bad, so it's bad. It's like, come
yeah. I
on, like,
mean, doesn't really affect me. Oh, also, speaking of something that we've been talking about, um, so we've got some confirmation. Blue Beetle movie is finally in the works, guys. I mean, we mentioned this character a lot of times when we reference the terrible. I'm sorry to say it, but the terrible Tim Drake casting. Um,
mm-hmm.
they don't have an actor or anything. They just have they just confirmed that the director is basically going to be directing the movie. But um, I mean, yeah, we referenced this when we talking about that terrible Tim Drake cast and how these other lesser known characters should be getting the spotlight. And I'm really happy that Blue Beetle, um, especially this iteration of Blue Beetle. Don't get me wrong, I like Ted Cord, but I think uh, I think this is a good way to add more. I hate saying this word sometimes because people run it into the ground, but adding some more diversity to the DCEU
Ted
and to
Cord,
superhero
Blue
movies.
Beetle, fucking sucks.
Yeah, I'm
Alright?
sure he does. Right? Yep.
Dude, I'm so stoked for this Blue Beetle movie. We need a Blue Beetle trilogy. Okay? This is gonna make Star Wars look like, Batman versus Superman. What do you want Dunkwer is in a Blue Beetle movie? Blue Beetle movie. I know nothing about Blue Beetle. Tell me what Dunkwer. You're hired for the Blue Beetle movie.
Is
What do
this
you do?
still part of the joke
No,
or
it's
what's
not.
going on?
It's not.
Yeah, every time you do that, I'm just gonna stop talking.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I don't really read much about Blue Beetle either,
Oh,
to
okay.
be honest. But
He looks
it's
cool.
just nice. It's just nice to see that. I mean,
I like him.
obviously they're gonna have to do the origin story of Blue Beetle. Uh, this is one of the few characters. Well, not few, but this is one of the characters that it's like you kind of have to do the origin story for because he's lesser known.
I think it should be in media res. We start out in the middle, then through flashbacks, we get the origin story.
I wouldn't be mad at that, but I wouldn't be mad at a full origin story just because
Yeah.
most people he's a relatively new character. So, um, but it is good to get more. Gotta hate saying this too, more representation.
Well, I think that
Because
mhm.
I mean I think because people run that term into the ground, but
Yeah.
he and this is a good way to do that
Well,
by
think about it
using
exactly. Instead of and if they're like, okay, we want a Latin superhero, just do one about an actual superhero that's already Latino, and that's what they're
exactly.
doing. So you can't be salty at them for that.
Yeah, and I applaud them. And Blue Beetle's not a bad character. He's cool. Um, again, I'm not the biggest Blue Beetle fan, but I also only read like a couple of characters, and
Hmm.
I really don't. And I'm pretty much done trying to keep up with what's going on currently,
Yeah.
just because it's like I don't know, it's a lot to do. But it's very cool that Blue Beetle's getting his own movie. I was very surprised. I'm very surprised at that. Not gonna lie.
I am too.
Um, just because I would have thought of other characters other than Blue Beetle would have gotten a movie. Um, but I mean, this is a step in the right direction. If you want to use characters that are not white. Just use not white characters
Exactly.
instead of turning them into something else.
Well,
So
something too is that if you use a character that hasn't been made into movies yet, you kind of get a fresh start. There's no baggage, and that's good too.
right, yep, and you can. I'm not gonna say do whatever, but um, you can. There's a lot more you can do
Mm-hmm.
because nothing's been done with the character yet. I mean, obviously comics, but outside of comics, nothing has really been done with Blue Beetle. He's
Yeah.
in a couple of TV shows, but he's not the main character, and he's in like Injustice too, and that's really about it.
I guess this is probably him in Injustice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much you got from Blue Beetle, so I'm excited for the Blue Beetle movie. Um,
Trilogy.
I mean, if they do a trilogy, I wouldn't be mad. I mean, Blue Beetle's fine. I like Blue Beetle. I know you say that to kind of mock everything I like,
No,
but
no, no, no. I just think
um,
that we should just go ball. No, no. I just want to take.
yeah, I'm sure you
I
do.
think we just go balls
Um,
to the wall with it. Blue
yeah, I'm
Beetle.
sure you. I'm 100% sure you do.
Blue Beetle
Um,
merch. I mean, I think
yep.
it's cool. I don't know anything about it, but I like it. He's got little blasters. He flies. He's Mexican American. I'm down. That's all I need to know to watch it. Greenlit. But yeah. So that was a good little comic book news segment. Is there anything else in this genre?
There's nothing. There's nothing else that I can think of. Although the Snyder Cut is supposed to have sup- uh, like secret cameo that's gonna like blow our minds or something, and it is not Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. Ryan Reynolds was like, I am not putting that thing back on, or rather,
Fine.
CGIing that suit back on. So it's not gonna be Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern. I hope it is a Green Lantern. I love Green Lantern.
It's gonna
But I
be
mean, who would you want
Sinestro
to see?
Corps Batman.
Well, that would make people. You know what? As much as I want to say that's not a realistic idea, with these Zack Snyder movies, you kind of don't know.
You don't know.
If you like this video, go check out our longer content on this YouTube channel.
What are you doing? Not being subscribed to the Elitist Pizza Podcast on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube? Do it. Now. Give us money.